Many centuries ago, the Israelites, descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, lived in Egypt. At first, they were honored guests, but in time a new pharaoh rose to power who enslaved them, forcing them to build his cities and endure harsh labor. Despite their suffering, the people multiplied, which caused Pharaoh to fear their numbers. To curb their growth, Pharaoh decreed that every Hebrew baby boy be thrown into the Nile River. But one Levite mother hid her son for 3 months. When she could hide him no longer, she placed him in a basket and set him among the reeds at the river's edge. Pharaoh's daughter found the child and, moved with pity, adopted him as her son, naming him Moses, which means drawn out of the water. Moses grew up with the privileges of an Egyptian prince. Yet his heart was troubled by the plight of his people. One day he witnessed an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave, and in anger, killed the Egyptian. Realizing that his deed was known, Moses fled to the land of Midian. There he married Zipporah, the daughter of a priest, and lived as a shepherd. Many years passed. One day, as Moses tended his flock near Mount Horeb, he saw a bush on fire, yet not consumed by the flames. When he approached, God spoke from the bush, commanding Moses to return to Egypt and free the Israelites. Though Moses felt inadequate, God assured him that he would be with him, even giving signs to prove his power in appointing Moses' brother, Aaron, as his spokesman. Moses and Aaron went before Pharaoh, asking for the freedom of their people to worship God in the wilderness. Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused. In response, God sent 10 plagues upon Egypt. The water turned to blood, frogs invaded the land, gnats and flies swarmed, livestock died, boils afflicted the people, hail destroyed crops, locusts devoured what remained, darkness fell upon the land, and finally the death of every Egyptian firstborn. Throughout each plague, Pharaoh's heart remained hard until the last plague struck. The Israelites, following God's instructions through Moses, celebrated the Passover meal and marked their doorposts with lamb's blood. The Lord passed over their homes, sparing them as he struck the Egyptians. Broken by grief, Pharaoh let the Israelites go. As they journeyed, God led his people by a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. When Pharaoh changed his mind and pursued them with his army, the Israelites found themselves trapped by the Red Sea. By God's command, Moses stretched out his staff, and the waters parted, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. When the Egyptians pursued, the waters returned, and Pharaoh's army was drowned. In the wilderness, the Israelites faced hunger and thirst, grumbling against Moses and God. Yet God provided manna from heaven for food and water from rocks. At Mount Sinai, God gave Moses the 10 Commandments and established his covenant with the people. Although the Israelites often faltered, returning to idols and doubt, God forgave them, led them, and shaped them as his chosen people. Through Moses' leadership, God showed his faithfulness and power, bringing his people from slavery to freedom and teaching them to trust in him alone.